Chat, I think we can finish this tonight. I'm not planning on getting everything, but welcome back. If you are just now watching this for the first time, you can still watch it. I'm also not going to try to finish it if there's too much, but if you want to know my general opinion of the game going in, I actually like a lot of it. And it made me appreciate the first 3 Prime games more, which is a compliment for this game, and also, well, you can say you don't like it. Chat member, you can say that you anything, but what is true is what is in your heart, and you'll never know what's in my heart. You know why? Because you don't know anything about anything. You don't know nothing. Chat member, you don't know nothing. It's just wild how Metroid became a corridor shooter. Let's see, unlocked, unit locked by an explosion sensor. These sensors are used to seal small gates and containers that require special handling. We need a big explosion. Alright. I would love to, genuinely, I would love to see a Switch 2 from the ground up Troid using this engine with even better visuals that are exclusive to Switch 2 and more like Prime 1 and 2. That would be a beautiful dream come true. Apparently, this sold abysmally in Japan, but there's like some estimate that it almost maybe sold 1 million. So don't worry, chat. If we don't get any more Metroid, it's our fault. I don't know why. Why is it that Japan doesn't like Metroid? Like, even the best games in the series didn't do so well. What is that? That's so strange. They hate Sonic, too? Why, that's one of the best games in the series. Adult woman pro tag. That can't be the only reason. Oh god, that's gonna... I don't want to talk about that. That's a tough conversation, and I don't want to... I don't want to go there. Oh, man, fuck that. No way. They don't like shooting? Well, here's the thing. Winged Lizard. Don't first-person shooters just not do that great in Japan? They don't. Okay. But what about when Metroid was 2D and Dread? Did Dread do any better? No. Well, it is a shame because I think these are some of the best games ever made between Prime and Dread and Super Metroid. And fuck, I'll even say Fusion and Zero Mission. And Prime 2. I mean, there's just so many fucking good titles in this series. So it's a shame to see that. Oh god! Yeah, I mean, sequence breaking I know is a little bit tougher in the Prime games and is more discouraged, for example, but, like, Zero Mission, Super Metroid, even Dread. Dread had a thing where if you got to Kraid before you got, like, Morph Ball or something, my memory's fuzzy on this one, it would give you, like, a little Easter egg. You could bomb him to death. You said that in reverse? Oh. Yeah, Dread is another game that I've talked about wanting to replay for a while. That's something that I could see happening. Okay. Let's see. I've played Super Metroid almost more than any other game, so... I think I played through, like, Fusion 3 times, I played through Zero Mission, like, 4 times, Super Metroid probably, like, 3 dozen. I don't know, in different forms, I mean, I don't know if randomizers count, but... Whoa. Wait, what's this shit? Stable, organic solid made from Maul Grievers. Incombustible and shock absorbent. Cannot be destroyed by any available tools. Can't do that. Hornsite ore. There are tools that I lack. I thought Samus was gonna shoot like Indiana Jones and just the fight would be instantly over. Maul Griever Brute, unique Griever variant resulting from an influx of green energy. I kinda have something really broken. Which is this. Best character in the game. What if I shoot him with electricity? Does that power him up? Oh, hell yeah. They dead?
I may be able to clear the way. Allow me to try.
You may try.
Affirmative. Moving forward. Please let me know when I can clear the way.
There's stuff up here. I don't know if I can get said stuff yet. Probably not. Large energy converter. Requires a large amount of concussive power. Power bombs. Rail container. Appears to have been abandoned while loading cornicite ore. Item detected within. Cannon room surveillance terminal. Now.
To destroy cornicite ore, you require a program.
Thanks, Miles. I mean, robot. Not enough half-pipes in this game. Only criticism, half-pipes. Needs more! Prime 2 had some really good spider ball puzzles. Oh, I think I understand. Is Samus an eco-terrorist? I don't know why I did that. Oh man. Why did I do that? Let's try that again. Gotta use the thing. Not really sure what to do here though, chat. Oh god, oh god. That's right. 3D. What a concept. Samus is so cute.
Decimal allowance exceeded. Hostile detected. Careful. I will protect you.
I need that.
Looks like I'm up.
You know what to do. Go. I guess I'll scan it. Oh, it's a super missile. Took a long ass time to get super missiles in this game. I thought it was gonna be a power bomb. By you, Samus. Looks pretty cool. Oh shit. It's like I'm playing Friend Slop. Yeah, but when they hear the missiles, they freak out and they're drawn to them.
Hostiles eliminated.
Okay. Wait, can I destroy this?
Alert. Loud voice.
Analysis implies it was destroyed by external impact. No.
Providing support.
Well, I don't think they needed to send Samus at all. Just glitched through him.
Deploying jump jet.
It is very satisfying to see him decimate these things. So this is going to be a power bomb thing, right? Oh, I have power bombs. Wait, no I don't. I thought the super missiles also were power bombs. I don't know what I was thinking.
You require a different tool.
I know, man. Just curious about something. I think the robot can handle himself. Who knew that a weird thing from the 80s of turning into a ball would still be exceedingly cool all these years later? Just because they had a limitation and couldn't make Metroid crawl? Oh, it's one of these. Oh. What? Oh. You have to stay there. Ah. Chad, I watched Christmas Vacation for the first time in like 20 years. The Chevy Chase movie. Why? Because it's Christmas. Someone said, ew, Chevy Chase. Well, I know, but here's the thing. He's playing a character called Clark Griswold in the movie, which is interesting. But, it's a good movie. It's also John Hughes wrote it, which pretty much guarantees that it's gonna be funny. Because there's a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of really shitty Christmas movies that I watched that didn't hold up. And I don't know, I kind of enjoyed that one. Fucking Betty Boop is in it. The actress who played Betty Boop is in that movie, and I didn't know that ever. Hallelujah! Holy shit, where's the Tylenol?
Hostiles eliminated.
But that was one that was on a lot, and I remember seeing the turkey just explode into dryness and air. It's like, that's one of those like memories that stuck with me as a kid. I was like, whoa, turkeys can do that? No, they can't. Crystal crawler, a beetle that feeds primarily on Deborah crystals. By scraping them with 6 abdominal fangs, clings to rock walls. It stops in place if its dorsal area is irritated. What's the worst Christmas movie? The one we just watched. How robot gonna get here? Oh, I see, okay. Cock!
Oh.
Explodes into nothing.
Hostiles eliminated.
Membrane blockage, of course.
One moment. I will clear the way. The way is clear. Please remove dangerous growth.
Not that dangerous. What the fuck is this? Whoa. Gura gaspore. Gaspore variant often found in caves. Both its outer shell and innards are extremely hard, however, it is vulnerable to its own acidic spores. Oh. Gura gaspore sporangium. Acidic sporangium that contains a lightweight gas, allowing it to float towards a detected target. It will change direction if affected by a strong impact. I can't. I have to use them, dog.
Destroy you. Error. Breathing. Missile fire calls for Griever. Alerted.
fall over? Some robot. You're gonna be alright, pal. I know, I have no choice right now, friend. You can use charge shot? Oh. Oh, I had a choice, friend. Sorry.
I apologize, but I am not equipped to remove this particular obstacle.
Remains of a Maul Griever cocoon. There are traces of green energy inside, indicating emergence of a mature Maul Griever. Can you punch this? Punch that.
One moment. I will clear the way. Allow me.
Oh.
My weaponry can remove this material, but it will take time. My sensors indicate a hostile is nearby.
All right. Samus, you are authorized to use missiles. Ooh. I know, man. I'm trying to set it on fire, dude. Or just make it spontaneously combust.
I think I can. It is unfortunate I could not be of assistance during that battle. The way is clear. A large number of hostiles are headed this way. It would not be tactically advantageous to fight here. I suggest we keep moving.
Okay.
I apologize. But you will now disappoint me. They are gaining on us.
It's fine. We can take them. They haven't been a problem yet. Destroy it, robot.
Hurry.
What about this way? Oh, there's no way to go through that way. Yeah, some order must have came from above to make this an action Metroid. Weird. Oh my god. I think you only lose some health when that happens, so... Yeah, this is not a particularly difficult game, or hasn't been. How long is this going for? Oh my fucking god, once again. Oh my fucking god, part 2. Gotcha. Do the morph ball. She's doing the morph ball!
I will handle things here. I am glad I could be of service to you today, Sam.
He's got this. Unless every character dies. In which case, oh no. What is this pipe? What purpose? Engine of the tunnel borer. No compatible terminal detected. Reboot currently impossible. Is it worse just shooting this thing once? And just, like, leaving it in, like, pain? Convert psychic energy to magnetize the linked track system. Okay. Security limiters are engaged, disconnecting the power. Reactivating the elevator will require power from the energy converter on the lowest level. Elevator gate to open, touch the hologram remains fully operational while security limiters are active. Can't do that. Happy puzzle is too hard. Man, I got a great idea. You want to sell some green energy? Nah, we'll coat the entire planet with green energy, Burn. We'll make a fortune. Fred, isn't that stuff dangerous? No. Remains of an extremely large mall Griever cocoon. Its size, as well as the large amount of green energy pooled inside, suggests that a unique form larger than a brute has emerged. Bureau's crystal, abandoned after excavation. Once processed, they can be used to link Lemorn minds and awaken or amplify psychic abilities. Ore loading heavy machinery used to load ore into rail containers. It's tipped over and all that. Ore loading heavy machinery again. It loads it into rail containers. It ceased while it was receiving ore from the transport duct. They only hurt if you kind of get in their way. They don't really do very much otherwise. Like I said, Samus is kind of an eco-terrorist. That's not what that means. I don't know, I'm just making shit up. What does it mean? Eco-terrorists tend to use terrorism to promote green causes. Oh, a reverse eco-terrorist. And before you say it's the player's actions, riddle me this, Batman. Why does every planet Samus touches blow up? Not all. Many. Some. I just kind of feel bad for them. And yet I can't stop killing them. This seems important. Looks like an arena of some kind. Omega Griever. This game is full of these things, but some of them are stronger than others. Already the largest, strongest variant of a Griever, this creature has been further enhanced by absorbing incredible amounts of green energy. Shit just bounces right off of it. Oh. Not doing shit. I'm really enjoying the face tanking. There we go. Open that Grussy. Fuck. Ah, not enough damage. Oh, God. Okay. Good. We're good. We're good. Yeah. Oh, shit. Just face tanking once again. Get rid of that. Snot. Honestly, it's just faster to shoot regular. I missed an opportunity, I think. No? Alright. Nice dodge. Fuck. Come on, no, lock on to the Nussie! Fuck! So many opportunities for damage. Just gone. Yeah, smart. Yeah, ball! But notice, even though I'm taking all this damage, or getting hit this many times, I'm not in any real danger. Which I think is actually unfortunate. And it's again why I think hard mode should be unlocked from the start in most games. Oh! No, thing was there! Why did I try to scan it? Chat, I don't understand. I thought that was like a mandatory thing to defeat him. Like, I think that's the power bombs. Or is that always like a trick? It was just a jape. Oh man, that was a good jape. Now I can scan it. Not in any real danger. I mean, not really. I still have more than half of my health. Oh, it's a psychic power bomb, of course. Yeah, that looks like a power bomb, all right. You can pick it up and throw it? Huh. Jervis, calculate how many power bombs it would take out to wipe out all local fauna. All 5 keys have been collected. Thank you, chat member. I enjoyed that. Alright, well now we can blow up a lot of things. So you can do that, and then you can do this, and then just do that. Okay. But does this blow up with a power bomb? No. That's a lot of extra steps. It feels like many extra steps, but maybe it's useful. I don't know. Definitely gonna save again just in case of a solar ray. Cosmic wart. If you go to that one temple room in Fury Green that has all the different bosses' lore, instead of the Omega Griever, there's an entirely different creature that you never see or fight. Huh? Is that an oversight, or is it an Easter egg? Vinny, where's Father Mackenzie? I think he's darning his socks in the night when there's nobody near. It's an Easter egg for just a scrap thing. Oh, this guy was here the whole time. It's actually still baffling to me how almost everything in this game has been the same, like, go through the area, get to the end of the area, and then go backwards. I know Metroid has some of that, and I'm not complaining about that 100%, but it's just so, like, man. They just did this one simple trick. Pretty much every time. Because I also think of, like, when I think Metroid, I think of interconnected areas, or like you get a thing, you go back a little bit, and then you go to a whole new area, and then it loops around in on itself, and then there's just so many ways to approach that sort of thing. Guess we have to go this way. Maybe this is that thing. This game's biggest flaw is probably that it feels so safe. It does, yeah, it's a very safe attempt. And then when it pushes, it does it in a weird way. We've done this a lot, since this entire playthrough has been me, like, analyzing. I'm not any kind of expert at that, but doing my best to figure out what this is and why this is. Which is a shame, because there's so many good things,
hey there,
too.
Stranger. You didn't think we were dead, did you? Takes more than a couple Grievers to bring us down.
Try a couple hundred. You did good, kid. All that training paid off.
Thank you, sir. V? I thought you were up top. What happened to your arm?
Status required assistance when I was attacked by Grievers. I regret I could not be more helpful. My body sustained heavy damage.
We get what we came for. All right. We're burning daylight. Let's get a move on.
I hope the copy is okay.
All right. Knuckle up.
I knew they wasn't dead.
Rieger, you...
Corporal. It's good to see you.
Ugh, you're so... Ugh.
Did you find what you were looking for down there?
We have obtained the final teleportation key.
Okay. All we gotta do now is punch through that force field. Mackenzie, you read me?
Loud and clear, Sarge. Where you been?
We found the key. Headed home now. All of us.
Unfortunately, I require maintenance.
Oh, you're in luck. I'm running a special on bot repair. Come on back and I'll fix you up.
Giga Chad Miles can fix any robot. Can decipher any technology, no matter the origin.
We'll keep the kettle on.
Is there any point in really going back down into the mines? I mean, there's some stuff I missed. Is there any ammo upgrades? Do you get any power bomb upgrades is my question. Let me just check this out real quick. Hang on one second, chat. I'll be right with you. I made my famous, or infamous, Christmas crack recipe. I was just testing it out, you know, I just want to make sure. Wanted to make sure it was good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Graham or saltines? I did saltines for this one. I don't think I've done Christmas crack with graham crackers. I should try that one day. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god. That's really not the right button at all, is it? It's like there's a part of me that wants to try different things, but then this comes out so good it almost doesn't matter. Also, I'm not going to be getting the items here. I've changed my mind entirely. There is a missile over here. I'm going to try to get that. A normal stream on a Monday, what the fuck? Last week too. I know I can be sometimes a creature of habit, but I really don't have a specific stream schedule. It just sort of happens. Also, we don't have a show coming up anymore. So, practice it's not going to be happening for a bit. I think we're going to still practice just to like work on new stuff like that, the new song that we played. Show got canceled? No, we did it on Friday. No MagFest. They do 1 year on, 1 year off. If we get invited, that's up to them. But also, I'm not like, I'm not hurting for a squirtin' when it comes to live shows.
Want to check the Calfed debris in Soul Valley? See if you can find anything useful? Also, how you doing with the hunt for green energy crystals?
Well,
Don't forget to bring the green energy crystals to the ultra and very green so you can grow them forever.
got it, Miles, got it. There's another item here. Wait, where's this one? Did I not get this item? Under the bridge. No shit. What? Huh. I thought that was just a sheer drop. Alright. The giant green crystal cubes are a hell of a lot faster than driving into the regular ones as a chat member, so... That's good to know. When it comes to live stuff, I don't think that's why I make music. It's another component, but it's not something that I yearn for. I'm really happy people come out to the shows. It's fun. Whether or not it's a quality experience is up to you. But I do put 110% into it, and I know the band does. And I definitely have fun. I like goofing around and telling jokes as well. But it's nice to not have a show coming up. It just is like a nice mental break where I just don't have to think about it. So, that's good. But no MagFest this year or next year. Possibly not TMG either, because World Cup is coming to Philly. And that would be a logistical nightmare. And it's the exact same time as TMG. So, yeah. If we do any other shows, it's going to be on our own terms and not convention stuff. But we do want to do more con shows. It's just a matter of when. I need power bombs for that? Alright. Oh, I do have a power bomb. Alright. Oh, fuck. I should have thrown it. There's also, on the topic of the band, just for the people who are interested, I've likened it to, like, we don't have the ability to be in the studio 5 days a week. Man. I don't have any... missiles? So I'm kind of like creatively constipated a little bit, which is why we keep doing new songs at these shows that aren't, some are never even going to be recorded probably, so it's just, you know, I want to get back in and start recording stuff again. Because the album that's coming out in late January is... God damn it, man. That one has generally mostly been done for a while. So I'm already mentally on to something new at the moment, and I'm enjoying that. These guys give me, these crystals give me some stuff. I don't know if they give me power bombs. Man, they had respawning enemies just for that purpose. Let's check. There's a quest in the desert that won't initiate till you go back to camp. Alright, I'll just have to go back there. That's a shame. I was like right there too. Man. Gotta start a fetch quest. Fun. Alright, let's do it. Is this beatable tonight, chat? Like, is this gonna be a 3-hour... At your rate? No. I will make a decision in 1 hour on whether or not I want to complete the game, or if I want to mega bonk. Are you addicted to Mega Bonk? Not really anymore, but yes, I was pretty heavily for a little while. But the new update is pretty substantial, and I haven't dug into it fully yet.
Yeah, desert. Yeah.
There's something over here. Something is hidden around here, chat. Part of the fetch quest that you can't do. It's kind of funny how restrictive the freedom of the open world is. You have the freedom to be restricted. Watching Liam's video about Tears of the Kingdom reminded me how, in many ways, you almost get too much freedom in Tears of the Kingdom. So much so that some of the things that you can build just trivialize the difficulty of the game. But it also was a nice retrospective because it reminded me of what I liked about the game in the first place. Like, Liam Triforce is very good at articulating what makes a game... He was pretty, you know, honest about the downsides of the game, which is good, but there's a lot of love for it, and it made me realize, too, like, it wasn't as impactful as Breath of the Wild was, but there was something special about Tears of the Kingdom, being able to build whatever the fuck you want. The new abilities. Some of the story points were cool. The caves were awesome. I mean, there's a lot of cool shit in that game. And I know we're at the cycle now where Tears Kingdom bad, but... or maybe we are, I'm not sure. But that's the thing is, yeah, just the hover bike. And once you know you can, like, kind of cheese puzzles with, like, water, or, like, some of the more useful abilities and constructs, it really does become real easy. He had the idea that I liked, which was that the dungeons, it would have been better maybe if they restricted your construct usage in the dungeons, just so you only had what was in there to build with. I thought that's one way to do more traditional Zelda-like dungeons. Oh, we were that close to another one?
Almost got it.
Will my arm be functional? Ow!
I think so. Yeah, I can probably get this fixed.
I'm here at Chucklefuck Camp.
I was never able to face myself until I arrived on this planet. Perhaps being stranded here wasn't so bad after all.
When I was alone in the mines, I didn't think I was gonna make it. Then I remembered. You've been fighting by yourself all these years. You're amazing.
I believe Specialist Mackenzie will be able to fix my arm.
Remember, 30 minutes of cut dialogue.
Never underestimate an old war dog. In times like these, our strength truly shines.
Okay. I was told to come back here, though. Is this correct? Or... how do we advance? Did you deposit your crystals? You're looking for Tobaki in the desert? Maybe I didn't need to come back here. I also, look how close I am to tier 3 of crystals. Like, I need almost the smallest possible amount. You need 100% crystals. That's cool, man. Well, I'd like power bombs. Like, more power bombs. So I don't run out so easily. Save? It's far too late now. Yeah, no, it gives ammo. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah. Filling the meter only requires 50% of the crystals in the game. So there's apparently 200% of the crystals, a chat member was saying. And I only need 100% of the crystals, which means I need 50% of the crystals. Hoping we'll find some shit we can blow up. Man, power bombs are just like kind of rare. To fill up all of my health to get one power bomb. I'm still getting health, even though I have full health. I need power bombs. Come on, guys. Save terminal near Chrono Tower. Yeah. Yeah, so I went back to those guys, and now I guess I'm just trying to see, did the thing get unlocked?
If we can fix the mech, we can bring down the force field around Chrono Tower. Also, how you doing with the hunt for green energy crystals? Don't forget to bring the green energy crystals. Grow the memory fruit.
Of course, I gotta grow the memory fruit. I don't think whatever this is ended up happening. But I remember where the mech parts kind of were.
If you're not sure where to go, you can always call in and
Thanks, Miles McKenzie.
the radio command on the map.
I don't know why I should call him. There is something in here. I don't know if it's a mech part or what, but... Okay. It's kind of interesting how they put two collection quests in this game. The green crystals and now the mech parts. Three, even? Oh, the keys too, yeah. Can't pick them up yet. What the fuck is that item noise? There's an item. there is something in here. You have to get the mech part near the volcano first. They don't tell you this. That's sick. Bottom right of map for upgrade. Just compounded weird decision after weird decision in this game, huh? Once again, there's a blip on the map, but there's nothing here. That's a location where a tabaki could be. I don't know what a tabaki is. It was not explained to me. If you're saying I need a tabaki, I have no idea what that means. The sniper dude. Yeah, wasn't he back at the base? It's very strange. Chat, wasn't there a shrine I couldn't complete? You did it already? I did it, right? Oh, okay, I'm done with the shrines. Head for Galactic Heavyweight, Galactic Federation Heavyweight Golem. Right? I can't lock onto this guy. I'll just go to the volcano. It's funny how, like, I start enjoying the game, and then it's like, nope, you're going back to the desert.
Samus, please, join me. You feel that? Dry wind blows across the land. The sound of the breeze and the voices of the creatures that dwell here remind me of home. My family comes from a long line of hunters. Hunting is how we survived.
Yes.
Like my father and grandfather before me. Now, when I catch the scent of game in the wind, I remember those who came before. Anyway, I lose myself. I found something near the cargo launcher. I kept it, thinking it'll be of use to you. Here.
Yes. Oh, yes. 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 Return to the base. Return to the base.
Good hunting, Samus.
So you just have to kind of, like, run into that guy. And then he gives you the thing that you need anyway. And then return to the base.
Looks like you got something interesting. Hey, Solo,
Yeah, I don't like that.
Field around Chrono Tower. Bring it on back to base camp so I can take a look.
Return to the base. There's a thing here. I probably need the teleporter. I should probably just do that immediately. Well, shit.
That creature just swallowed a mech part. Don't let it get away.
I've already let... It's gone. I let it get away. I feel like my, you know, there's no point in even getting, yes, the mech part. Because, I can't do anything with it yet. So I'll just get that later. Yeah, we're not finishing this tonight. That's nice to have. I hope this teleporter chip allows me to teleport. Miles is going to be so disappointed when he sees me just drive past that big puff of smoke or sand. Hey, Samus. I've noticed you went the wrong way. Is it something I said?
The sand geyser appeared in Soul Valley. It must be that creature that swallowed the transfer pod.
Rewatching, you know, some stuff on Tears of the Kingdom and remembering my time with that game and how much it just lets you do whatever the fuck you want. I'm actually... I know this is a very, very different kind of game, but when I think about Super Metroid, you basically just do whatever the fuck you want. There's a set path, but there are ways around it, and you just get items in whatever order you can find them and figure things out. So it's weird that the ethos of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom was just do whatever you want at the detriment of the game. And then this, it's like, no, we're gonna give you an open world, and it's like, wait, no, you have to do it in this order. Then you gotta find this guy at this time. And yet, this is a weirdly Zelda structure, that the desert is Hyrule Field, and all the other places are the areas, and, like, the dungeons. But it's more Skyward Sword than it is Breath of the Wild. Nintendo isn't one development team, Vinny. I know that. I know, and this is retro. I'm aware. Yep. For better or worse, Aonuma also said that there was an interview recently where he said something about Age of Imprisonment, which is the Dynasty Warriors type game, is going to influence future Zelda. I don't know what that means. I didn't play Age of Imprisonment.
Hey, Sandy. Why don't you show me what Takabi found in the desert? Let's take a look.
There's a billion ways to take that. It could just be story,
Let's find out.
which would be nice.
Teleportation technology? No way! You know, we were analyzing something like this back at base. I have an idea. Yeah. And a little bit more. Oh, yeah. Let's see. And there. It worked! I did it! This is a teleporter patch, and I've entered our coordinates here as the destination. Now, if you find any of those missing mech parts, these patches will let you teleport them directly to base camp. I mean, I can't take all the credit. The Lemorne really nailed short-range teleportation, but just put my own spin on it.
Yeah. Someone said that we are in the overconfident Nintendo phase. They could just put out whatever and people buy it anyway. With Pokemon, that's true.
Find a mech part, use it
With some games, it's true. With Metroid, it's not so true. Dread is one of the best games on the Switch. It only sold 3 million. Animal Crossing was like 50 million. So, when you have a series like this, and people go really out of their way to attack it just because it's fun, or Nintendo, or Rage Bait, or whatever, it kind of sucks because it's like, well, this isn't even that big of a series. It never has been. You know, and I want to see the best for the Metroid series. I really do. So, I think, I think about Skyward Sword, to bring that up again, and I think about Breath of the Wild, and how that difference was, what, 6 years? It's like 5 or 6 years between those two games. And that's a long time when you're in it, but looking back, it's like, man, GTA is taking like 13 years. Vinny, go back? What do you mean, go back? Deposit the crystals? Vinny, wake up. No, I'm up. I just love going back and forth between areas. It's fun. Just have a lot of fun with that. I think Skyward Sword, and especially because it was on a system that sold over 100 million, and it didn't do as well as they'd hoped, and maybe like critical reception was like, you know, it was positive, but then people just kind of were a little bit down on it. It didn't really do much to move the needle for the series, even though I like it and it had a lot of cool stuff in it. Skyward Sword sales. The original Wii version sold 3.6 million. And then the HD remaster sold 4 million. So, let's compare that with... I just want to do a little something here. Just a thought experiment to keep me engaged. Breath of the Wild sales. 33 million from the Switch and the Wii U. Twilight Princess sales. $8.9 million. So, I think there are people, when I think of Aonuma, I think of someone who is not driven just by the money. I think of someone who wants to make games and do cool shit, even if they don't always 100% work out. And I think when you have a game like that that doesn't sell so well compared to some of the other games in the series, and then you completely rethink everything from the ground up, and you're rewarded. To me, it's proof that you should listen to critics. Not critics necessarily, because you don't know where that's coming from. But it's important to take notes into consideration. Hire fans? That could go weird too. That's not always the answer. Sometimes it works. Sometimes fans can, like, take over a movie series or, like a game series and make some cool shit. It's absolutely possible. But there's another kind of thing here where it's like, you hire fans so they can recreate this thing that they think the thing is. And it's like, did we even know we wanted Breath of the Wild before that happened? Like, it's okay to, you gotta take risks too, and you gotta advance a series. Again, going back to Tears of the Kingdom, Liam had a really interesting kind of point about, what's that village with the mushroom woman in Tears of the Kingdom? Hateno Village? Okay, Hateno Village, there is a quest there that was just for fun mainly, but it was a good one. And in the end, they decide to embrace both tradition and new ideas with the fashion shit. And he kind of argued that... He kind of argued that that's the way forward for Zelda. And it's easier said than done. And it's not a guarantee, but I think that's... like, more traditional Zelda dungeons, for example, with the freedom of the newer games, and some of the progression from the older games. That could be interesting. Some ideas just don't work. When you have infinite resources like Nintendo, you can try, and people who, by the way, have been at that company for 20 to 30 years, in many cases, or more, you can try ideas, and if you have good feedback, you can take away the bad ideas. But you have to try shit. You can't just, like... Nintendo is a very frustrating company, but they do sometimes, like, put out something that's astounding. And even if they just put out something similar, it's still gonna be, like, entertaining. But I like seeing them struggle a little bit. I like when they're humbled.
That large creature. You should go check it out.
So I got a crystal radar. Top left. I see. What's the other thing I was gonna say was, another thing, like with Microsoft and a lot of companies, is firing people. I've been reading about this too, which is, oh my god, dude!
Maybe we should check around the structures as well.
For example, some of the people that are still there at Retro were, like, from what I understand, I could be wrong here, were the people that did visuals, for example, and, like, audio, and, like, some of the gameplay. But then there's a lot of people that worked on, like, the structure of a Metroid game, and there are new people now. But that's the point I'm trying to make, is also, like, the short term of just fire people after a project is not good, because when you have a team that's been around for like 10 to 20 years, they work well together, they build experiences, they build knowledge, and then you're replacing them with new people, and that knowledge is like, has to be regained, and it's like, maybe it doesn't work as good. And I will give Nintendo credit for as many fucked up decisions as they make. They do retain...
Appears to be some Calfed debris near location. Might be a good place to search for back parts.
There appear to be a lot of employees that are there for a long time. And they're willing to foster these creatives. I mean, look what they gave, what's his name? Is it Sakaguchi or Sakamoto? I forget. The Metroid guy. Sakamoto. I don't know how I forgot that. They let him do Other M. And someone was watching it, and they were like, okay, have fun. Maybe they shouldn't have. Is this the mech part that was stolen by the creature? No. Oh, it's right there. Anyway, I'm just okay.
I received a mech part. When I have all the missing parts, I can fix the mech. Send them to me as soon as you find them. There should be 5 more.
I know. It says it. Well, not much more to say, I guess. Just talking for the sake of talking. I like games. I'm interested in game development. I don't make games. I don't really know what I'm talking about most of the time. But you know when you're playing something truly special, and this is just not that. It's good, bordering on great at times, but unfortunate. Also, yeah, it's once again, I'll just say, now having played most of the game, I know I could go back and get some items and stuff, but it just seems like the game wasn't long enough and they padded it out with a bunch of collection quests. Troubled as fuck development, to say the least. No? I don't know if I'm, like, having any effect. No? Alright. I thought it would be fun. I don't have boost. You got boost power! Oh wait, now I do. Aw, big badongos, fuck. I see. I see. What time is it? Just hang on a second, chat. I'm just gonna check the time here. 11:48. To bonk or not to bonk? After this, I'll bonk. I'll finish this tomorrow morning. Afternoon. You do have to shoot it so you can get boost and slow it down. There you go. Yeah. At least try to dodge, Vinny. So I thought there was a target point in its mouth, but it turns out I think that was just the tail anyway. See, now you... Sometimes you boost, like, way too far away from it. One more. Well, that's kind of cool, at least. It'd be awkward if you didn't have any power bombs. Shooting the tail gives you a bunch if you're out. That's good to know. Yeah, it was alright, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna go to a save point. I would like to mega bonk. I would like to bonk. And then tomorrow morning, I will do some Christmas stuff. I say morning, it's probably gonna be closer to like noon. And then I will also, I'll finish this. Apparently just gotta get green crystal, some mech parts, and then I can fight the final boss, but that could probably take like an hour. So I'd rather just, you know, get to that. And not speed run through this. An hour and a half to 2 hours. Five hours. Oh, cool. Alright. Well, it's a shame, too, because I was enjoying the mines, and then there was some, like, actually, like, some good fights. Got some cool items, and then it was like, desert! We will take a break. Tomorrow, I will attempt to finish the game. Thank you for watching, whoever's left. And I will mega bonk for pure dopamine in just a moment. But first, I will piss. Huh. Here's a song from Paul Revere and the Raiders.